Reckon is pivotal.
This guy, Llorente, is a very interesting player. Everyone saw him as being little more than a ball winner in midfield, but he's proved himself to be far more than that. I've really been impressed with the vision he has and the fact that he can bring anybody in his team into the game at any given moment now.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. And it's Ruben Neves. Out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Ferran Torres. Chance here to counter. Grimaldo. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Baina. Llorente. Baina. And here's Yamal. And that's a throw. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. João Neves played through into space. João Cancelo. Oh, smashing header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Gonzalo Ramos really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Ruben Neves, ball short. In by, climbs up big! And he's straight offside. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Thinks one through. Cleared without complication. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Araujo. Aim forwards. Ferran Torres. Rodri. Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. And here's Yamal. Yamal played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha with the clearance. That's really well manoeuvred. Caresses it through. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Vitinha. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. And here's João Felix. And the shot! Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. Howson. Howson gently done. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Grimaldo. Mikel Oyarzabal. Oh, great play! And he shoots! And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. There's the shot! João Cancelo gets it clear. That's the throw. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. Played into space. And it's Mendes. Can he deliver? Up he goes! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Gonzalo Ramos. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's got to be in here! João Felix shoots! Oh, that's a fine challenge. Yamal. Llorente. Baina. Howson. Llorente.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
Gonzalo Inacio. Played towards the other side. João Cancelo. Now he's off and running. João Neves, and it's Cancelo, who played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And here's João Felix. Grimaldo. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Baina. Pedri. Kubasi. Baina. Llorente. And it's played forward. Yamal.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Ruben Neves getting this one clear. Nuno Mendes. Mendes forwards and with intent. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Spain are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Howson. Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Ruben Neves. Portugal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
That has been cut short. Yamal. Baina looking to get on the end of this. Ferran Torres. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Mendes gets good distance on it. Llorente. Now it's Llorente. Lofted in. Ferran Torres. Oh, great chance. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Ferran. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Really well cleared. Pedri! Yamal. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's good defending, very good defending. That's a good run down the left. That's tidy. Ferran Torres with the delivery. And it gets the shot away! A real chance and a real let-off.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
João Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. João Cancelo looks to get on the end of this. And it's Cancelo. And here's Ramos. Cross from Cancelo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Vitinha. Big chance! And it's been taken short. A chance to play it in. Baina, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's João Felix. Oh, that's a Gonçalo Ramos! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Rui Silva claims comfortable. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. João Felix. João Neves. Spread out to the left. Nuno Mendes. Great run on the overlap here. And he's managed to get free. Al-Kubasi gets it away. Mendes, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels. Gonzalo Ramos! Another big chance that gets away.
Portugal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Baina. Howson. And that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. And that's been won straight back. Played back in. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Yamal. Oh, good spread. Llorente. And it's Pedri. And here's Oyarzabal! Same again, same outcome. Baina plays it short. Very nicely done. Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Now it's Vitinha. Gonzalo Ramos forwards and shot a goal! No, not this time.
He had a good feel of the whole situation and he's acknowledged the service.
João Neves, Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oyarzabal, Llorente. And he's heaved it away. Oh, it is over the line. And it's Pedri. He's in plenty of space here. Ferran Torres, swept in. Well read, and the danger is averted. Vitinha. Played out to the right. Out for a throw. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. João Neves. Turns and goes back. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. João Felix. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's played forward. Yamal chasing after it. Araujo. Mendes has created one goal already. Gonzalo Inacio. Ruben Neves. Araujo. João Cancelo. Araujo. João Cancelo. Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oyarzabal. Llorente. Played in with purpose. João Neves. Gonzalo Inacio. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's Cancelo. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Neto. João Neves. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. That's an imaginative pass. He can get that clear. Yamal. Llorente. Yamal. And that is out of play. And here's Ramos. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Howson gently done. Rodri. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. João Felix. João Felix looking for a runner. Ronaldo gets rid without sophistication. And it's Neves. Out to the right. João Neves. And here's shooting! Ronaldo. Aim forwards. This interception, his positioning was spot on. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves, played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Neto. Baina. Howson. Rodri. Yamal. Kubasi. Joao Felix. And he cuts out the supply. Yamal. And it's made its way to him. Ferran Torres. Danger averted for now. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Oh, that's nice. Cross from Ferran Torres. Inacio clears it away. Good play on the left-hand side here. And it's Mendes. João Cancelo. Showing good feet. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto is fouled. And here's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Gonzalo Ramos, nothing wrong with the idea, inches away.
Portugal, half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. João Neves. This looks promising. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Rodri, gently done. Can he latch on to this? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Gonzalo Inacio. Oyarzabal. Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, cracking ball. Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Rui Silva. Oh, they could be caught out here. Ferran Torres. That's been drilled in. Joao Felix, and that's aimed into the middle, and it's claimed by the keeper. Baina, Pedri, Nuno Mendes, Gonzalo Inacio, Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio, and he goes cross-field. Baina. Rodri. Llorente. Howson. Yamal chasing after it. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gonzalo Inacio looks to the other side. Well, that is not the best ball.
And he offers an apologetic look. The pass wasn't good enough, and he knows that.
And it's Llorente. Llorente hurtling down that right flank. Aimed in towards the centre. And that was very necessary. Joao Felix. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Joao Felix. Baina. Yamal. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And here's Yamal. Llorente tries a deft little ball. João Cancelo is there and he can get that clear. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Baina with the short one. Cross in. Pedro Neto clears it away. And it's Llorente. Rodri. Llorente. Baina. Kubasi. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. Joao Felix. And here's Ramos. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Ramos. And it's Ramos. Gonzalo Ramos! And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Portugal go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Portugal carrying a one-goal lead. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo. João Neves. Vitinha forwards and with intent. And it's Mendes. Decent chance! Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Kubasi can get it clear. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's Grimaldo. Rodri, moved on forwards, calmly anticipates. Vitinha. Joao Felix. Nuno Mendes. Mendes goes on a run down the left wing. He is just caressing the ball. So who's he picking out? Lovely feet. Oh, what a climb! Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ruben Neves wins the duel this time. Araujo. Vitinha. Gonzalo Inacio. It's a quick ball upfield. Back into the middle. Oh, nicely intercepted. Llorente. Howson. Rodri. Yamal. Yamal. Llorente. Baina. Pedri. Rodri. Clearly not happy with that. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Pedro Neto. Real Gonzalo Ramos! That's really well manoeuvred. Pedri. Grimaldo. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Howson. Howson shifted upfield. Vitinha. Oh, some tackle that. Gonzalo Ramos. Takes the shot! Rising over the bar.
Gonzalo Ramos, unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Baina. Yamal. Yamal played out towards the right wing. Baina. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Neto. Howson gets across to intercept that. Grimaldo. Rodri. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Baina. Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal! Just off target.
Oyarzabal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Gonzalo Inacio. Nuno Mendes. And here's João Felix. Llorente. And it's played forward. Spain getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Howson pinged towards the front line. And the keeper has it. Araujo. Gonzalo Ramos is being harried and hassled.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
There are a few waiting for it. Portugal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Portugal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Yamal looks to get on the end of this. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rodri. Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. And that has put paid to that. Ruben Neves producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Mendes. Oh, nice touch. And here's João Felix. And that was nowhere near his best. Howson. Llorente, gently done. Yamal. Pedri. Grimaldo. Claimed it back swiftly. And here's Pedri. Grimaldo. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Rodri. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Inacio goes forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Moved on forwards. Rodri. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
It's run loose here. João Felix. Oh, just too much on that. Baina. Now it's Yamal. Baina forwards and with intent.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. Llorente. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Kubasu. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Cancelo. João Felix. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves shifted upfield. João Cancelo. Real chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Portugal, well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Nuno Mendes. Ruben Neves. João Neves. João Cancelo. João Neves. Aim forwards. We expected better, and so did he. Ferran Torres. Now it's Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. Out towards the flank. Pedro Neto, and he's gone backward here. Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Araujo. Ruben Neves. And here's Ramos. Rodri. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Ronaldo. Moved on forwards. What a throw in. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And it's played forward. João Cancelo. Araujo. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. Ronaldo, forwards and with intent. And it's Baina. Pedri. Over to the left. That is lovely. The counter is on for Portugal. João Cancelo. João Neves. Now it's Ramos. Pedro Neto. Ferran Torres. And that is a little undercooked. Oyarzabal. And here's Ramos. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. That's not going to find it. He's having a shot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Ronaldo. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Now this could be... Oyarzabal! And he's there to get it away. Here's Baina. And back out it comes. João Felix. João Neves. Pedri. Yamal making good progress on the right-hand side. That's going to go a long way. Pedri has it back and can go again. Baina. Out to the left it goes. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Gonçalo Guedes. The Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri with a definite foul there. Howson tries to clear. And it's Neves. João Neves, cross into the box. Mikel Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres, played out to the left flank. He's through here. Araujo cuts it out. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. Vitinha spread out to the left. And here's Neto. He's found the way through. Pedro Neto! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
It is quite a run he's making here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Here's Oyarzabal. Pedri. Ferran Torres. It's a mighty effort! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Cancelo. João Neves. Araujo. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Yamal. Oyarzabal.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Grimaldo. Played towards the other side.
Lamine Yamal really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
João Felix. Oh, it's come loose. João Felix showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. Keeper's got good distance on that. Pedro Neto. João Cancelo. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Oyarzabal done delicately. Moved on forwards. Vitinha. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo. Now he's off and running. Pedro Neto. That's been slipped through. Pedro Neto. And he's had a shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Spain are making a change now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Time to deliver. And it's Mendes. That has been knocked clear. Nuno Mendes. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Yamal chips it through. He's got away. Ferran Torres. And it's played forward. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. João Felix has it in a wide position. Nuno Mendes. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. A heavy challenge. Yamal. He has found the way through. Yamal! And that's a real chance missed. And it's hoisted clear. They get a throw in. And he's heaved it away. Yamal. And it's Lopez. Can he finish? Oh, should have put that away. Howson aimed forwards. Rodri. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Nuno Mendes. Fermin, and it's lofted through here. Llorente. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Just 5 minutes left. Araujo. João Cancelo. Vitinha. João Neves. João Cancelo. Ruben Neves. João Neves. Araujo, gently done. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedro Neto. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Gonçalo Inácio. Araujo. João Neves. João Cancelo chasing after it. Rodri. Ferran Torres. João Neves. Pedro Neto. Fermin. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And here's Yamal. Rodri. Yamal played out wide. That's good play. Rodri. Pedri. Fermin. Oh, good spread. Llorente. It's gone for a throw-in. Spain making consecutive changes here. Now it's crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Araujo. And he goes cross-field. Nuno Mendes. Played with finesse. Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rodri. Fermin. And it's Llorente. Now is this the final assault? João Neves, forwards and with intent. Now it's Gonçalo Guedes. Ruben Neves. Gonçalo Inácio. Oh, he's found support out wide. João Felix. That's very neat. Looking for a decent ball in. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Great defending, strong and determined. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Inácio cuts out the pass. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Nice control. Pedri. Dani Olmo. And there goes the final whistle. Portugal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, I think this is a win that owes a lot to front-footed defending. I think the way they defended from up top starved the opposition of space, and they were able to go from strength to strength thereafter.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.
Caras sacadoras podem permanecer disponíveis em todas as salas das bancárias. Obrigado.
So we're up and running. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Ferran Torres, is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Well, quite no argument for me on that one. Rodri. Kubasi. Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Calmly anticipates. Rodri. Howson. Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Moved on forwards. Ruben Neves. Nuno Mendes. João Felix. Nuno Mendes. Now it's João Felix. He's found a way through. Time to deliver. Hit into the middle. Shoots! He's hit it first time.
Coutinho really had a decent crack at that. It was a full-blooded effort.